Guys, how are we all doing today? Today we'll be covering ATS, do a couple of routes with the 680 New Gen. Today we'll be running a dash cam kind of like setup. Let me just tune my voice a little bit. Well, not my voice, the audio of the game. Engine of 40. Okay, give me one more second. Patrick, how you doing, my mate? How's the evening? Glad to hear that, mate. American Highway, how you doing? How's the day going? American Highway, thank you. Dennis, siema. Mate, Patrick, I bet that you cannot move after that. There's a heavy thing to eat in the evening. Capsalon. Hey, how you doing, my mate? K1Y. I'm not sure how to properly spell your nickname. I'll say K1. Which skybox that is? It's skybox 1 at 7 o'clock in the morning. And I'm running the different scale in ATS now. So it takes... Well, the time scale I'm using for ATS now, it's 1 to 10, not 1 to 19. So you kind of keep the same skybox for a bit longer, which makes it a bit more immersive than it changing all the time. Luigi, how you doing, my mate? You catch up with me 100%, mate. After eating capsulons in the evening, 100%. Luigi, thank you, mate. I appreciate it. This is Line C. I tend to run ATS in Line C, and then ETS, it depends. I've been running ETS with a bit more colorful setup on Line D. So ETS is fine with Line D and C. I think that ATS just looks better with C. Yeah, Patrick, you should give it a go at some point. You know, it's. But I guess not everyone likes the same thing. So. Luigi, yes, I'm using Arcane Bloom as well. American Highway ATS is fantastic. Well, it's something different, you know. Like for people that live in Europe, it might be a fresh kind of an outlook on trucking, you know. It's very different to European trucking. Aaron V, how you doing, my mate? Yeah, well, that's how it is, you know. That's how I see it. American Highways, you play both, yeah? That's good. Cutting like this is the sharp version. The RealCam heavy lens sharp. Yeah, with Lighting C, the sun tends. Well, Lighting C is very. It's already under contrasted, so it will give you way more brighter kind of a light. It depends. Like if you're, because look, if you're driving in here now, there's no sun for you to look at. There's no white light that you can, like, nothing is gonna pull through. If you look that direction, you could get some. Or if you look on like towards the sun, that's where you're gonna get those effects going on. Yeah, Lighting C is the go-to. Yeah. As I said, I rate D for ETS as well on a bit of a more colorful setup. But yeah, C, I do like C for ATS. It depends what I feel like. Like I'm not just sticking to one thing. So. American Highway, yes, it's Louisiana. Yeah, Patrick, they do look good, yeah. Ricardo Santos, how you doing? You're from Brazil? Very good, mate. Hey guys, because I do not actually have a GPS. And normally I would run the GPS on my phone, but I'm reading the chat off my phone, so from time to time I'll need to be looking at the GPS. Yeah, if you wanna get something more transparent, just have a look on the light lens, because heavy lens has very high distortion, and if because when you're asking me what I'm running, what I like might be different to what you like. So use the light lens, and that will be way more transparent than it is with the heavy lens. Momo GT 60 frames per second. I always look at 60 frames. I never change my frame rates. Gabriel, how you doing? I can see that you're asked about the graphics. I'm just unsure what kind of a question that is, so I'm unable to translate it now. Ostap, how you doing, my mate? How was your evening? Well, almost night time now. Not really an evening. And we run a red light. Well, unfortunately, but no one's seen it. I've updated the tone maps today for D, but this is just a normal setup for. This is just a vibrant setup for light and C and the RealCam heavy lens. Yeah, red lights. Yeah. Robert, thanks so much, mate. Patrick, that is very important, mate. Very good. Yeah, Momo GT, I set it like that to be smooth, so you don't actually have any spikes in FPSs. Then you can just enjoy smooth kind of a gameplay, you know. I think 100%, mate. I mean, this is what it's all about. Just having different views on it. Gabriel, if you want to just ask me that question in English, I'll be more than happy to answer it. Kubus, how you doing, my mate? What's your problem, mate? Well, you're saying that you've got a big problem. Maybe we could solve it if you share it. Yes, Bogdan, that live is in English, mate. Well, unfortunately, apart from English and Polish, I do not speak any other languages. Which might be a bit arrogant from my part, but I've just did not actually manage to learn any other language at the moment. I speak some Russian. I don't know if that's going to be any helpful, but... I mean, is there a standalone map, or you just have to see what the map is compatible with? I don't run any combo maps, so I've not used any combo maps in a long time, so you might just need to check on the forums. Momo, I'm running the RTX 5080. Guys, Bogdan just shared a link to Florida map. If you want to have a look on it, we're currently working along with Bogdan on the Florida 1-to-1 map, starting off from Miami Beach, going all the way down to Panama City, not Miami Beach, Mexico Beach to Panama City, and then expanding further. Because if it's a standalone map, how do you want to play it with promotes? It will not be compatible. Patrick, no, it's not ready yet. You can check any updates on the Discord. Patrick, when it's going to be ready, you'll be the first one to know. Because I mean, you need to, wherever you got the map from, just contact whoever you got the map from to see if they maybe know the same issue. I don't know, maybe you've not selected a file that you need for the map to work. What map is it? Patrick, you buy ATS and play it then? Yeah, man, I think it'll be worth it. Yeah, Kubus, but what map is it? It makes sense that, well, they don't speak Brazilian, they speak Portuguese in Brazil. Mama GT, yes, I'm using OBS for streaming. Yeah, because Brazilian Portuguese is a bit different. Kubus, where would you want to send the video link? Just let me know what map name is it. Just what map is it? Because unfortunately, I do not know any maps that are called Beer map. Mama, just read your message. Thank you, mate. I appreciate the support. But if you know that you can just ask your question in Polish or English and then just translate it to Portuguese and just ask them if they had any kind of issues with that. But it will help if you attach your game log in there as well, just so they can see the issue you're having. Santilanus, yeah? Well, I salute him every day, all day long, mate. If he's going through a hard time at the moment, I hope that he gets better, mate. Luca, there's no soft hands in here, mate. I've had 1100 miles on the dash before breakfast and 800 before a sip of coffee, so mate, I've been on it today. Christian, no worries, mate. I hope that he is better and that he will get even better than he is at the moment, so. Yeah, look, I gained that 1800 miles, yeah, mate. Oh, I wanted to check. I'm 250 with this drop now. I think that with this drop in total will be around 500. May will be way over 1800 miles. Mate, look at, like, you don't even know, like, back in the day, F6, I'm checking, like, you know, what's up with the load, just any kind of information. Man, I'm pressing that now and the game stops, like, what is that? Is that F4? Bogdan, I do appreciate that, I do appreciate that. Al Salvatore Production, how you doing, my mate? How's your evening and weekend going? Yeah, Patrick, Scania torpedoes, they're nice. I need to buy the one from John Ruder, to be honest, but that's a solid truck. Well then, what do you mean a Renault truck? Polish, mate, how you doing? The DXGA file will be created when you install ReShade. It gets created in your directory when you install ReShade. Salvatore, mate, that's a busy weekend then. It's good for you then. Tim Curvis, I'm running the Lightning C with DLSS and 125 scaling. The configuration itself will not make any sense if you're not running this reshades, as they go along with the reshades, but I don't think that they look that great without the reshade being slapped on it. My torpedoes are fine, man. Polish, mate, yes, you'll have to reinstall ReShade, but also make sure that you don't have any DXGI files in your Win64. Bogdan, you know what? I like those Scania torpedoes. Zachme, still some time away. I'm unable to give you a date now, but I'm hoping to have it ready sometime in March. Yeah, Patrick, PDT, there's some good trucks in there. I'm just wondering because you can, most of the trucks are 40 euros, and the trucks with open defs are 45 euros. So I guess you can have any kind of accessories to the truck, or because how they come close, you can't really change anything on the truck. So. Oh my god, did I take the right turn? I think I did. No, I didn't. Oh. Exactly. Your game should not be crashing with PNG weather. It's most likely something else causing it, because the weather will not crash on itself. So you might need to use something else that is crashing alongside with it. Bogdan, I'm in Texas now. Well, I was in Louisiana, I'm in Texas now. Yeah, Patrick, it does cost a bit, but it's top quality. Yeah, mate. ATS today, mate. Yes, the base map. We're in Texas now. I only play ATS, well, from Texas onwards if it comes to DLCs. Exactly, no, it's the base Kenworth 680 New Gen. Yes, Bogdan, normal map. Interchange, that's in Houston. Yeah, Patrick. Like, if it's a set standalone truck, you know that everything works on it, and not much can go wrong with it. Bogdan, please. Mate. Patrick saying 2 commands fix the game. Well, I bet that you're gonna keep your setup as it is now. You're not gonna do much with it. I'm running out of fuel. That's no good. Mate, Florida is top notch. Cool Artist Gaming. How you doing? We're in Texas now. Yes, it's the same setup, latency. Man, I need fuel. Where can I actually get fuel though? Man, if it run out, we run out, you know. Where's the wait station? Bogdan, because you do, mate. She's not wrong. Ostap, basically you need to find the texture in game. I don't know, like if you got a mod that, well, I use the mod that is already having an overlay on the texture on the dashboard, but let's say you'd want to do it yourself on the base game truck, and you've got different different screens of it, then you need to see which screen is adherent to what, and then just change the texture of the screen, and that's it. So if you got a mod for this, you can do that and just change the texture in there. If you want to do that on a SCS truck, you would have to unpack everything and just create a small mod that you're going to use as an overlay for that texture. Bogdan, please, mate, what? And I'm very curious of your ways of thinking, you know. Now, by the way, they were talking about the multimedia screen, not the GPS itself. I mean, the GPS has a texture behind it, but it's we're talking about the dashboard skin, where you've got your Spotify or your YouTube Music or anything like that. Yeah, we need to get some fuel. There's no fuel pumps where we are, so. No, I'm talking about how you're overriding the tech, how you're making the mod by yourself to override the texture, not. Very good. That's some good news, man. That's very good news. Yeah, it's bugged, then I can do that 100%. In the next update. Bogdan, no deal, because I've disabled Toby in my config and I'm not turning off the game, so it's a dashcam kind of a setup today. Oh, no, we're not going for that. We've got the mods for scratches. I'm unable to get the mod to work on this Kenworth, unfortunately. Yes, however, you'll need to be sure that the folder path is actually working. That is the way to do that, but you need to make sure that it's fully working. We could go to Iowa. Oh, we're actually gonna go there. However, we're just gonna skip the part when we actually get in the load. So we're just gonna go straight to load up. Wait, how far away is that? Do not know if it's bigger or not. I've never had it. I've never actually been looking at that. Cobalt City, how you doing, my mate? How can I help you? If it doesn't pop up in the game, if it doesn't pop up in the game, you need to make sure that if you use it along with SnowyMoon, that you put it in the ReShade folder, and that you name the ReShade folder with all small letters, no capitals. And if you use ReShade by itself, you do not use the ReShade folder. I think whether 16K is whether 16K is alright for like epic kind of skyboxes, but it's very over contrasted. Yeah, make sure that there's no older reshade. There's no older reshades or DXJ files in the Win64. Just delete everything and install it with starting with reshade first. Patrick, you put it at the top. Top of the order. Well, top of the PNG order. Cookies, how you doing? I used to run a 3080, so I've got a 5080 now. I used to run a 3080, and I was running this in 4K with 75 scaling with DLSS. So to be honest, a 3080 should be fine for 4K. You'll be extremely fine with it in 2K. But you'll still push down 4K as well. So 3080 should do fine. Yes, you use it together with PNG. It's an add-on for PNG. No, Patrick, I was fine with a 3080, you know. All the videos that I've done at the beginning of my channel, they're all done with a 3080 in 4K. And it run alright, you know. Cookies, you can have DLSS when you're using SnowyMoon and you've got an NVIDIA card. Yeah, no worries, Cookies. Out of fuel. Very good. Well, I can't refuel it. Man, I'm gonna stop there, but I don't need to get there first. Let me just check what's the nearest one. Mate, we need to, well, we'll need to get to this one. It works? Very good, mate. I'm glad to hear that. A step, yes, because you need to find which needs replacing. You can get some older mods that are overriding dashboards and see how they work, see the structure and everything, and just base yourself off that. Hamilton, how you doing, my mate? I'm glad you're enjoying it. You don't need to copy what they do, but you can get the file structure of it and just see what they're actually replacing. Yeah, I'm getting to the gas station now. Mate, you run 4K with a 3080. You run 4K with... If you want it to work, you run 4K with a 3070. With adjustments, yeah. Now I'm running PNG, SnowyMoon, V2 and Project Ultimate ReShade. I think PNG is one of the best weather mods that you could actually use. It's end and home if you're using it with SnowyMoon. Yeah, I told you that it's if there's an issue with prefabs, it's not just you having a problem, but I don't really worry about it that much. It's home and end. I think so. Home and yeah, it's either home or end. Mate, you've got another 15 seconds. I'm leaving, mate. You back in the truck? You might need to just type in Google, just see how you can change the key assignment for it. Oh wow. I'm gonna wreck the truck in a second. And it's all because I forgot to fuel up on my last stop. Okay, just give me 1 second. Just need to check something quick.